Brittany! Where are you? I cannot find you anywhere.
Hello, Alex. How can I help you?
I placed the files on your desk. I want you to print out copies and staple them together for the presentation tomorrow. I want it ready before you go home.
What? Are you being serious? You want me to do that today?
21 employees will be attending the presentation. Be sure you make enough copies. Be sure to staple them in the correct order. That is very important. The president of the company and the executives will also be attending, so do not screw it up.
Whoa, hang on just a minute. Are you seriously trying to appoint a task when I'm heading home? It's already 4 o'clock. I'm already heading home.
What? Why would you leave already? It is only 4 o'clock. Are you crazy? There is still so much to do. You need to check in with me before you clock out for the day. Stop wasting time. Get back here.
Did you not get the memo? I used to be a full-time employee, but I work part-time now. I used to get off at 5:30, but now I leave at 4 o'clock. That is the new rule. Everyone in the office should be aware of the change.
Yeah? So what? Do you think I care about that? Get back here and do your job.
You do not seem to understand. So I'm off the clock. I'm not going to work overtime. It is not my problem.
Oh my goodness, come on! Why are you making this a big deal? Just come back to the office. It is so simple.
Oh my goodness. How many times do I have to tell you? Stop being unreasonable. Like I said, I already clocked out.
Are you being serious? Jesus. So you are not going to listen to your fellow employee? You have some nerve. You are only a part-timer. Be helpful to your company if you want to keep working here.
Oh my goodness. If you have a problem, then you should talk to the manager about it.
Yeah, well, I cannot do that. The manager is not here.
Tough luck. If you want to look up the company policy and its regulations, the manual should be available to everyone. Anyway, wasn't it your job to make copies and prepare for the presentation tomorrow?
What? What are you talking about? You're just making stuff up so you would not have to come back into the office. You are so selfish. You just do not want to do the work.
Yeah, I remember that the manager entrusted that task to you. Also, you are still pretty new to the company, too. You should not act as a superior around others or force your own task on your fellow colleagues. Word travels fast. It will make a big impact on your future. Are you sure you want to ruin that?
What is the meaning of this? I'm not interested in career advice. Oh my God. You are being so unhelpful. You are wasting my time. Start working on making copies for the presentation as soon as you can.
All right, fine. Then I will call the office and tell them that I will be taking over the task that has been entrusted to you in the first place. You would not mind if I do that, right?
What? Are you being serious? Why would you do that? You're acting so tedious.
If I return to the office, then I will clock in and it will show that I have been working overtime. The manager will surely wonder why. I will have to explain why I returned to the office after I clocked out.
What? Really? Is that how that works? I had no idea.
Yeah. Is that okay with you? Do you want to risk me exposing to the company that you tried to force your own task on someone who just left the office? Are you sure about that?
All right, fine, I get it. Just stop it already. I will take care of it myself. Jeez. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Awesome, that would be great. I'm glad you understand. I'm going to hang up now. I need to go to the supermarket and pick up some groceries.
Stop wasting my time. I do not care. All right, I get it. Apparently, I have to do everything around here. You are so unhelpful. Always thinking about yourself and not the company. You are just a part-timer. You do not really matter. Do you want to know why? You want proof? Because I will gladly offer proof. The company is hosting a party for the new president, but only full-time workers and their families are allowed to come. Oh no! Such a bad timing. It is too bad you're only a part-time employee. Such a shame. Just because of your status, you cannot attend the company party. The new president is so handsome. This is my chance to introduce myself and get to know him better. You must feel so alone, not being able to attend the party just because you are not a full-time worker. It is so funny now that I think about it. I'm laughing so hard right now. In your face. Serves you right. Oh man, it feels so good. Hey, Brittany! What is the meaning of this? Why are you here at the party? I already told you. Only full-time employees and their families are allowed to attend the party. Go home at once. You have no business being here. You are bringing the mood down around here.
You poor thing. You must be so confused. Allow me to make this simple so that even you can understand. Where did you get that kind of information? The others are just as confused as I am. Everyone who works for the company are invited. They would not separate us.
What? What are you talking about? You have no idea what you are talking about. This is a party for the newly appointed president of the company. A lowly part-timer should not be able to attend a party of this scale. It is just not right.
Then how come the other part-time employees are here at the party? What you said to me does not make sense.
What? What are you talking about?
It may be difficult for you to remember the faces and the names who work at this company. Apparently, I have a better memory of the employee roster than you do. You should not make up lies on the spot just because you do not like me. That is very unprofessional.
What? You have no idea what you are talking about. Stop behaving like a child. Well then, in that case, you are not invited. I just called it. I'm a full-time employee, so you have to obey my command. I'm going to make it official from this moment on. Leave at once. Never show your face again. I mean it. You will be sorry if you ignore me.
If you will excuse me, I have to greet my other peers.
What? Are you seriously ignoring me? I told you to leave. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Why are you introducing yourself to the executives of the company? You are even chatting with the new president. You have some nerve. How did you afford such a nice dress? I thought you were only a part-timer. A lowly part-time worker should not be able to afford a dress that nice. Oh my goodness. I had no idea you can be so crafty. You are in it for the money. You want to be his wife so you can take over the company. You are so despicable. I have to get you out of here as soon as possible. I need to come up with something. Something so that you can no longer attend the party. Serves you right! The look on your face was priceless. That is what you get for trying to flirt with the president. You are such a gold digger. So despicable.
What is the meaning of this? Are you being serious right now? I cannot believe you would do such a thing. You are the one who is despicable. You spilled red wine all over my beautiful dress. What is the matter with you? This was a gift from someone special.
Oh, it was not an accident. I did it on purpose. The look on your face was priceless. Now you have no chance but to leave. You cannot attend a party with a soiled dress. You look so ugly in that wretched thing.
Unbelievable. You did this on purpose so you can get rid of me? Why do you hate me so much?
I need for you to leave because that president is mine for the taking. I'm going to be his wife if it is the last thing I do. This party is not big enough for the two of us. You should leave. Are you seriously going to keep attending the party with that dirty dress?
Yeah, you're right. I might catch a cold in this thing. I will leave for now, but I will return to the party. You may have won this battle, but you are losing this war.
You still do not seem to understand. It is like talking to a brick wall. How many times do I have to tell you? If you come back to the party, I will spill wine all over you again. You do not seem to learn from your mistakes, do you?
Wow. To be honest, I'm a little curious. I would like to see you try.
You will just embarrass yourself around everyone at the party if you come back. An old hag like you should leave the party and let everyone else enjoy themselves. Huh.
It is such a shame. This dress was a gift from the new president. It was my first time wearing it. I was saving it for this special occasion. And now it is ruined because of a selfish and jealous employee. How sad.
What? What did you just say? The president bought you that dress? You are not making sense.
He will be saddened by the fact that the dress was purposefully ruined by one of his employees. No, he might be mad. Who knows? He might yell at you. He is always so nice, so that will be interesting.
What? You are not making any sense. Why would the president buy a dress for a part-time employee? Hey, Brittany! Where are you? Please pick up your phone. I need to talk to you. Get back here. I'm in trouble. I need your help. People are judging me and talking about me behind my back. Everyone hates me. I need you to come back and tell everybody that it was a simple misunderstanding. Please. Where are you? You were at the party a moment ago. You did not want to leave, and I know I cannot find you anywhere. I did not know. I was so surprised. As a matter of fact, I'm still in shock. I never would have dreamed of it. I cannot believe that you are the wife of the new president. That is crazy. How did this happen? The reason why you switched from full-time to part-time is so you can take care of the house and your family. I just realized that the president has the same last name as you. I cannot believe I did not make the connection sooner. I'm so mad at myself for not noticing. I would have showered you with respect if you told me. This is your fault. You should have told me. Brittany, are you there? Please pick up your phone. Where are you? I need to talk to you.
All right. I guess you had a long talk with the president. Serves you right. You have been so rude to me. I have never met someone like you before.
He yelled at me. No one has ever yelled at me like that before. It was frightening. I thought the president was single. I had no idea the two of you were married. If you told me that you were married in the first place, we could have avoided all of this. So it is not my fault, right? Come on. Have a heart for once.
Oh my goodness. You cannot be serious. You are not making any sense right now.
I do not understand. What do you mean? Be more specific.
You should treat everyone the way you want to be treated. It does not matter if that person is the president's wife or not. That is not how the world works. What you did was insane. You are just crazy. Spilling wine all over someone just out of spite?
All right, I get it. I did not ask for another lecture. I want you to come back here.
No, I don't think so. You really should stop bossing me around. The president told me specifically when to come back to the party. Until then, I will stay at home until further notice.
What? Why not? Just come back to the party. We can start over. Please, do this for me.
It is because you are still at the party. As long as you are there, I'm not returning.
What? He told you to do that?
Yeah. Why are you acting so surprised? I think it makes perfect sense. Why should the wife of the president attend a party when there is someone dangerous and unhinged at the party? That does not sound safe at all.
What? You guys think I'm deranged?
I know for a fact that you have been isolated from the party and are now under watchful eyes until your parents come and pick you up.
Oh no. You guys contacted my parents? You cannot be serious. I'm in so much trouble. I thought I was just getting rid of Vermin who was trying to usurp the company. This is so unfair! Why did I get fired? I did not do anything wrong. I did not know that you were the wife of the president. How is that my fault? If I had known that from the start, none of this would have happened. This is your fault. All I did was spill wine over you. I did not harm you or anything. My parents already paid for your dry cleaning. Problem solved. Why are you dragging this on? You are so tedious. Just let it go already. Come on. The president is showing favoritism. This is so unfair.
You do not seem to understand the situation you are in. Why are you so surprised? Anyone would have been fired for committing such a thoughtless act on a fellow employee. I can also charge you with assault if I wanted to.
What? Are you threatening me? You cannot be serious.
You will be hearing from my lawyer very soon.
A lawyer? Really? You are going to get a lawyer involved?
You should just listen to what my lawyer has to say, and you really should not fight back. You are only wasting time.
No. This cannot be happening right now. This must be a terrible dream. I'm out of a job and now you want me to pay a compensation fee? I do not have that much saved. No. I never meant for any of this to happen. I'm really sorry. Please do not do this.
Her parents arrived to the party after the incident occurred. I was at home, so my husband took care of it. They apologized for their daughter's behavior and took her home. To this day, she does not think she did anything wrong. Her parents realized what a horrible person she is. They felt responsible for the way she turned out. They now forced her to help around the house in the family business. I heard that her parents paid off the compensation fee, and she is now paying her parents back slowly. Her parents are always watching over her. She was never allowed to go anywhere or do anything alone ever again.
Shay, I need you to reply to me as soon as possible. I also need you to be honest with me. Where are you right now? There's something I need to talk to you about. I'll just call you.
Huh? Ray? Why are you messaging me and calling me so much all of a sudden? Just what has gotten into you? Did something happen?
I just want to know where you are right now, that's all.
What do you mean? I'm at work as usual. I don't get why you were freaking out so much.
You are? Are you telling me the truth?
Well, yeah. Where else would I be? I told you that I was leaving for work earlier this morning like I usually do. I even made you a pot of coffee before I left, remember?
That's true, but I don't know. Something tells me you're not really at work.
Is this the whole reason why my phone kept going off this whole time? I'm at work. I also told you not to message me while I'm at work. It's distracting and I've been super busy with meetings lately.
So, you're really at work right now? You're not lying?
Yes, that's right. I have no reason to lie.
No, but I swear you weren't.
Really? Why are you doubting me so much? I don't have time for this right now. I'm really busy. We can talk later. Bye!
Hey, Holden, it's been a while. I actually have something I want to talk to you about. Is now a good time? Ray! Is this really you? Wow, I haven't spoken to you since the high school reunion 3 years ago. Time flies by so fast. What's up? Are you telling me that there's going to be another party soon? I would be totally down to go. I miss hanging out with you. No, not exactly. Sorry, although I wish that's what this is about. I just needed to talk to you about something. Yeah, sure. I have time right now, so I'm free to listen to anything you have to say. Thanks. So, you know how you work at the same company as my wife? Did you see her at work today? Your wife? What's her name? I can look it up in the system.
Her name is Shay Ellis.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah. Do you know something?
Well, yeah. Speaking of which, I heard that someone kept calling the office today to check on her. They said it was her husband. So, that was you? I really had no idea. It caused quite the commotion at work.
Yeah, it was. Sorry that I'm asking you such weird things even though I haven't messaged you in a long time. I'm just going through a really uncertain time in my relationship right now. I'm checking to see if Shay actually went to work today or has been doing anything suspicious. She doesn't really have a reason to be going to work. It's because I heard that she was fired and Shay has still been going to work.
Yeah, don't tell the company I told you anything because this information is private.
Thanks for letting me know. I won't say anything.
But yes, the company has fired her not too long ago. So she says she is still going to work?
Yeah. Weird, right? I've been working remotely, so I've been home a lot more recently. That's how I started noticing strange things with Shay. I think she forgot that I was home when she was talking on the phone about being fired. I had no idea before. Do you know the reason why she got fired? Every time I bring it up, she refuses to talk about it or changes the subject.
This may not make things sound any better, but the reason why she was fired is because she kept taking time off without telling the company.
Wait, what? Why would she be taking time off?
In total, she has taken about 1 to 2 months worth of days off in a short period of time. She refused to answer her phone when the company tried to call her, so they used an emergency contact number.
Huh? But the emergency contact number should be my number. I didn't even notice she was doing that. When I worked in the office, I was always working overtime, but now... This isn't sounding good at all.
My guess is that maybe she changed it and made it so that you wouldn't notice.
That may be true. She keeps acting like how she normally would when she would go to work in the mornings, even though I know deep down now that she is unemployed. When I called her about it earlier, all she said was that she was too busy at work to keep talking to me about where she is.
Yeah, it really sounds like she's trying to hide it from you. So, she really thinks you still don't know?
Yeah. I've been waiting for her to tell me the truth because all of this is so suspicious.
I see. That makes sense.
Do you have any more details on this that you could tell me? Anything helps at this point.
Okay, but you have to promise me that you didn't hear this from me, okay? I can get in huge trouble giving out employee information like this. I'm a manager, and I'm supposed to remain professional.
I promise you that I won't say a word.
So, another guy was fired at the same time as your wife. I actually used to work with him, and he's horrible. He has a wife, too.
Aw. At the same time?
Yeah, his name is Kane. There were multiple accounts and eyewitnesses of him going into hotels during work hours to fool around with some girl. He got fired due to taking time off as well.
I see. So that's what's going on.
That's about all I know. Sorry that I had to tell you all of this. None of it is positive in any way.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry for bringing all of this up, but thank you for telling me what you could.
Please try to remain positive and not get too down about this. I know this is a lot to take in. I'll be here if you need me. Let me know how things go when you're ready to talk about it. Try not to get too heated with your wife about this.
I'll try. Thanks again for the information. I won't tell anyone.
Ray, I'm so sorry, but I don't really have a choice. I'm scheduled to work overtime again today. The company has been super busy lately and they need me to stay late at work from now on. It looks like it's going to be like this for another month or so. You don't need to worry about making any dinner for me tonight, okay? I'm going to pick up something to eat and bring it back to work.
Okay. You really have been staying at work super late these days. It's almost like you're never at home.
You think so? I think this is how things usually are at work around this time of year. Once the busy season passes, I'll be able to come home like normal again.
I guess so. Companies are pretty busy around this time, huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I have to get back to work now.
You really just keep wanting to lie to me and hide it, don't you? What do you mean?
I know you are at a hotel right now with another man. I already filed for a divorce.
What? Ray, I'm coming home right now. What the hell is going on inside the house? All my stuff is outside.
Oh, did you decide to come home? I thought you were really busy, though. What happened to working overtime? Wouldn't the company be upset about you skipping out on your work during such a busy time?
Why are you being like that? You already know why this is happening. It's all because of your stupid temper. You can't even handle me working overtime.
I guess you're right. Let's get straight to the point, shall we?
Why the hell are you taking everything so far? You didn't have to be so selfish and decide to get a divorce without talking to me first. I can't let you just do this without taking how I feel into consideration. If you really went and did all of this, then you're no better than a damn criminal.
What are you even going on about? I caught you in the act of cheating on me, so I want a divorce. That sounds pretty reasonable to me.
Oh.
Once I figured things out with what you were doing, I did my research and remained on top of things.
What the hell? You did all of this to me, even though you're the one who cheated on me a year ago.
Yes, that's true. But there was a valid reason for that.
You did that to me too. You told the same lie that I did too. You were also working overtime, remember? So why is it that when I decide to do the same thing that you did, you take it this far? I never went to the authorities, nor did I ever divorce you.
I cheated on you because I was angry you were cheating on me at the time.
Huh?
A year ago, I knew all about you cheating on me. You did it often, too. I hired a detective to investigate it all.
You actually hired a detective?
Yes. At the time, I was already filing for a divorce and ready to break everything off with you in court after receiving my evidence. But then your mother passed away, and it was so sudden and unexpected. It interfered with a lot of things. I couldn't bring myself to pressure you or move things forward with the divorce because of the timing of everything. I also cared about your parents a lot too and was there for your father. It also seemed like you broke up with the other guy you were seeing. I decided to wait things out and see how our relationship would be from there on out. But, of course, 1 year later, here we go again! I was messing around while I had been filling out the divorce papers back then. I intended on leaving you, but things changed.
So the reason why all of my things are outside is that you are really going through with the divorce this time?
Yeah, why else would your stuff be outside? I'm done with this marriage. It's been dead for a while now anyway. I don't care to see your face ever again either. You also won't be able to get into the house anymore. Keep that in mind.
Hold on a second. How do you know all of this? Do you actually have any proof at all? Last time was last time with the whole detective thing. But this time, how do you know this?
I've been working from home these days and you are pretty forgetful when talking on the phone too. I heard you say you got fired a long time ago. Then you act like you're going to work even though I know you were fired. Do I need any more proof other than hearing it from you? There were also rumors at your company spreading around about you and a coworker going to hotels during work hours and taking a lot of time off from work when you weren't supposed to. The result of your little scandal was both of your termination. It wasn't that hard to figure out on my own. All I had to do was ask around and I got the information and evidence I needed.
I didn't realize the rumors were that bad.
You also switched your emergency contact number from my number to someone else's just so that I wouldn't find out you were skipping out on work. I guess working from home has helped me unravel a lot of secrets you were keeping from me.
I really forgot you started working from home. I barely noticed you.
I heard all of your phone calls and private talk. All I had to do was sit there and listen while you forgot I was in the other room.
No way.
Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. We are getting divorced and that's final. I hope you are prepared to be paying a lot of alimony.
Hold on a second, Ray.
What is it now?
Please don't.
You cheated on me so many times and I have proof. Why wouldn't I ask for it after everything you have done to me?
Because it's really expensive? You know that I was fired, and so was my new partner. We will have to do a lot of job searching, and things are hard enough as it is. Now I have to really save my money and be careful.
Are you even aware of what you're saying to me? You knew the consequences of having an affair and skipping work.
I know, but still.
As far as I know, you have cheated on me twice already. Did you think I would let you off the hook for cheating on me twice and just let you get away with it because you think you're the victim here?
But you forgave me once. Why can't you just do that again?
I didn't forgive you. It was just bad timing and something unexpected happened. You cheated on me and slept with some guy almost every single day. You skipped out on work so much that you got fired and told me that you were just working overtime, but you were really sleeping with someone else. Do you think I would be okay after hearing all of that? I loved you once.
I don't get it. You were the same as usual just this morning.
I've been throwing up from stress and having insomnia because the person I was deeply in love with at one point was lying to my face. You didn't even notice how sick I was.
Huh? I didn't know.
I had a friend come over to check on me the day before yesterday because he was worried about me. He saw how torn up I was and was telling me to just get the divorce. The fact that a friend I don't even see that often cares about me more than my own wife does and notices when I'm not doing well says a lot. After everything, I have finally reached my limit. So I filed for divorce. The move was also quick and easy thanks to him. He also helped me get rid of all your stuff too and put it outside.
Where are you right now?
I don't need to tell you that.
But things are different when you talk in person. Please, let's talk things out.
It wouldn't change anything, and I really don't want to see you at all.
But why?
Because the moment I got rid of your stuff and filed for the divorce was the last time I felt okay in a long time. I finally got some sleep after seeing my friend and talking things out. Getting rid of you was the cure I needed. Even seeing your picture on my phone makes me feel nothing but disgust. The fact that you can lie so easily and betray your own partner makes me sick.
Please don't say that.
I also showed your father everything since he and I were close. He understands why I'm doing this. You can either go and live with your parents or stay with your new boyfriend.
Ray, please.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is it. Goodbye. The other day, Shay showed up at my parents' house asking for me and tried to twist the situation when telling the story of what happened to my parents. I ended up having to step in and further explain to my parents why things happened the way they did and showed them the evidence. Of course, my parents sided with me and Shay was quickly turned away. Next, Shay decided to attack my place of work, but everyone was already informed of her crazy behavior due to the divorce, and security escorted her out. It also seemed like her boyfriend broke up with her too. At the same time, the court case was coming up and I was prepared with my lawyer to get everything I could in the divorce. While going over all the documents in court, it seemed like Shay and her lover spent tons of money in order to make their secret relationship work. They went around several different hotels and blew all of their money. A lot of that money came out of our joint account, so the judge ruled that she owed it to me. I'm just happy that I get to live my life the way it should be. Hey, June. I'm getting on the subway now. From here, I'll be heading straight home.
All right, I'll see you soon then. Right now, I'm just in the middle of getting dinner ready. But I already got your towel and everything ready, so you can just hit the shower right when you get home.
Oh, great. I'll do just that.
Dinner for tonight is fried chicken and mashed potatoes. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great. Thanks, June. You're making exactly what I wanted. Just thinking about your delicious fried chicken is enough to melt all the frustrations of the day away.
Well, that's just great to hear.
I can't wait to get home. I'll get to take a nice hot shower and then eat my favorite food. Seriously, just the best way to end the day.
Aw, you're being too much. By the way, do you remember that thing that I've been asking for?
Thing you asked for? Sorry, I don't remember. Was there something that you wanted?
Come on, Tom. Please try to remember. It doesn't have to be that much. But can you help out with cleaning the house a bit?
Oh, you were talking about that? June, honey. Last time we talked about this, I thought we already came to a conclusion. We already talked about how since you're only working part-time, that you get home much earlier than I do. Not only that, but unlike me, You're working a pretty easygoing gig at the bookstore, so me needing to do any extra work around the house was unnecessary.
That was just something that you decided on your own, Tom. I didn't agree to anything like that, and I'm definitely not satisfied with the conclusion that you came to. You're also saying that working at the bookstore is some easygoing job, but that's just simply not true.
Not an easygoing job? Come on, June. It can't be that bad. I mean, it's just a bookstore, right? Not even a popular one at that. Most days, there are barely any customers, right? How bad could it possibly get? The way that I see it, it's a really easy job.
All right. I can see how it might look like it's easy at first glance, but it's really not like that. There are so many extra things that you have to do in the back, and there is barely any time for a break. Every day you have to carry boxes full of books from one point to the next. You end up getting quite a workout. There are plenty of people that are getting lower back trouble just from having to carry around so much all the time.
All right, but still, carrying around some books doesn't make the job that hard. I, myself, have to do tons of desk work every day. But I have to work for 8 straight hours. There's a difference there.
Okay, but do you know how long I actually work for? I know it's called a part-time job, but I'm actually working 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. The difference in the amount of hours between an average 40 hours a week full-time job and my 35 hours a week part-time job is hardly worth mentioning.
Sure. But my full-time job isn't just 40 hours. I have plenty of overtime and Saturday work that I have to do. No matter how you look at it, you're the one that has more free time to work on the house. Am I wrong?
Now, I know that you're working more than me.
If you know, then stop making me say it. Unlike someone who works at some part-time job, I am working hard at my company trying to get money for the bills. I'm always busy, and every time I get off work, I'm completely exhausted.
Tom, we're both working. Maybe not the same amount of hours, but I too get pretty worn out after coming home from work. Since we're both tired, couldn't it be at all possible to ask you to help out around the house? As I said, you don't have to do much. Just a little bit would really go a long way.
Now, June, the work that I bring myself to do every day, slaving myself at the office, all of that is to put food on the table and pay the bills. Are you telling me that after working so hard for us to have the money to survive, that you want me to work even more at home? If I'm going to be forced to work on cleaning the house when I get home, what was the point of even getting married? Working on the house and making sure it's clean. That's the role of the wife. That's what we agreed upon when we got married. So, telling me that you can't handle the duties of a wife is akin to saying that you don't want to be a wife anymore. Is that it?
I didn't mean it in that way at all. But, all right, Tom. I get it. I'll do my best and work on the house by myself.
Great. Now, come on, June. Don't go out of your way to try and complain about things that are already working the way they are. You know that working at a proper job, I work at least twice as hard as you do, right? You also know that I am doing all this work just to make sure that we have food on our table and a roof over our heads. So, after a long day of work, please don't come to me with complaints like this. It'll just make me frustrated. Hey, keep it down. Stop pounding on the windows. You're making a racket. You're disturbing the neighbors with all that noise. More than that, what'll you do if you end up breaking a window?
Then hurry up and unlock the door. What on earth are you doing all of a sudden? You get home and immediately just push me out of the house and lock the door?
What are you talking about? You're the one who is in the wrong here. Stay out there and think about what you have done. I'll give you until morning to think it over.
Think about what I have done? Outside? What are you even talking about, Tom? What could I possibly have done that would warrant being thrown out in the cold?
You know exactly why. Where's my dinner, June?
What?
Do you know how late it is, June? What happened to dinner? Where is it? You didn't even try to prepare anything now, did you?
Is that why you're angry? That's why you locked me out? I messaged you this afternoon saying that you'd have to get dinner on your own. I had to work overtime because of the hours I missed when I had to take that day off a few weeks back.
That's your reason for not having my dinner ready for me? I remember telling you before, and you even agreed, but I'll say it one more time. Working around the house, which includes dinner, is your job.
Tom, I get that, but this was out of my control. I simply couldn't make dinner tonight. I barely got home before you did. Not only that, but when I messaged you, I thought that you'd just go ahead and eat out somewhere for dinner. Why didn't you?
Huh? Why do I have to eat out somewhere for dinner? You're the one who said you'll do your best, aren't you? I mean, really? You're the one who couldn't do what you're supposed to, and yet you have the nerve to talk to me like that. You're not some princess that I'm taking care of. You have a job that you have to do at home.
My way of talking? That's not really what you're angry about, right? Tom, I'm sorry, but I'll say it again. I want to do everything that I can in order to be the ideal wife for you. But with being only one person, and only a certain amount of time in the day, there are things that I simply can't do. It's not because I don't want to. I really do want to be the perfect wife. But sometimes there are things just out of my control. Things like today are incredibly rare, right?
All right, I hear you. So no matter what, you're going to refuse to do the duties that you've agreed to.
I'm not refusing to do anything. I'm just asking you to understand that there are times when I just don't have the ability to do them.
Shut up, Jane. All you're doing is making excuses, and I'm not going to stand for it. So, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what'll happen if you try and defy your duties as a wife.
Wait a minute, Tom. Aren't you being a little strange right now? Can we properly talk this out? Please, just open the door and let me inside.
What did you say? Why are you calling me strange? You're the one who isn't doing what they promised they would. Stop unnecessarily making me angry after a long day's work. I'm already exhausted as it is.
If you're talking about being exhausted, I'm tired too, Tom.
I already told you, you're in no way near the same degree as I am. I have to work at a proper job, not some bookstore. How many times do I have to tell you? You were just being lazy and had decided to skip out on doing what you were supposed to. Isn't that right?
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but... Seriously, Tom, what happened to you? Why have you changed so much? I mean, right after we got married, you were always helping out around the house when you could. You were always making me feel like you actually valued me.
You talk like I don't anymore. Out in the real world, I'm doing the best that I can to provide everything for you. The reason why I'm working so hard is precisely because I value you. And yet, even though I'm working so hard for us, you're trying to force me to do the housework, and even skipping out on actually making dinner.
I'm only saying that since we're both working, I'd like you to help out a little bit around the house too. I'm not trying to force you to do anything. I'm just asking if you could help.
It's strange that you're even wanting me to do anything around the house. Making sure that the house is well kept, everything is running smoothly at home, is the wife's job. That means you, honey. All the other guys I know are not forced to do any housework. That's just the way things are supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that, yet you are talking to me like I don't value you. To me, it's actually you who doesn't value me anymore.
Tom, come on. Why do you have to say that? Everyone's home life is different. It shouldn't matter if that's how other people are doing it. We should do what is best for us. But please, Tom, let's talk inside. Can you open the door, please?
So, June, have you finally thought over what you've done? I'm going for another drink, so you still have some time to think it over. Make sure to think over it long and hard while I'm out. I'm not coming back for someone who isn't actually apologetic. But I'll make sure to come back before too long. So when I get back, I would suggest that you start begging me to let you in.
Tom, where are you right now? I found your mother out on the veranda.
What? What are you talking about, June? What do you mean you found my mom on the veranda?
I mean exactly what I said. I found your mother outside our home on the veranda.
Hey, stop it, June. You're just spouting nonsense. What are you doing? Trying to confuse me or something? It's you who's on the veranda, right? What do you think you're doing? Do you think making up these weird stories will get me to come back and forgive you so easily?
Tom, I'm at the hospital right now. I'm with your sister and her husband. We are looking after your mother as we speak.
Wait, what? Seriously, what are you talking about, June?
Your sister called me a little while ago, asking where your mother was. She was supposed to just stop by our house for a little bit, but she never ended up coming back. She got worried and ended up calling me, asking if I knew where your mother was. Your mother forgot her phone when she left the house, so your sister had no way of contacting her.
Aw.
Your sister says that she wanted to bring us some of her homemade cooking. As you know, I gave her a spare key to the house, so she shouldn't have had any trouble getting in. Apparently, she said that she was just going to enter the house and then leave it for us to enjoy.
Wait, so you're telling me the person that was on the veranda wasn't you?
No, it was your mother! When she arrived at our house, it had just started to rain. So she decided to try and help out and put some of the tools that were out back into the shed. But while she was out there getting the tools, the door was locked and she couldn't get back in. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who locked her out.
No, you're lying.
I'm not lying. Your sister was concerned, so she decided to come by our house and see if she could find her. She came around the house, but couldn't get into the back. She said she saw something on the veranda, so I left work early to check. When I arrived, I found your mom.
So, wait, you're saying... What happened to her?
It's cold today, and it's been raining ever since she arrived at our house. When I found her, she was frozen cold and couldn't even move. I called the ambulance as soon as I could, and she was rushed to the hospital.
Wow, okay. So that means she's alright, right?
She's surviving. But if we were any later in finding her, it could have turned out much worse. Tom, it's the middle of winter! You know that? It's cold enough to catch hypothermia in the daytime, let alone at night in the rain. What were you thinking? Your first messages. What was that about? Think over what I have done while you're out for another drink? What did I do to make you say something like that?
I mean, when I came back, the house was a complete mess. Thoughts of you skipping out on the housework came racing through my head and... Well, I saw someone who I thought was you through the curtains on the veranda. I thought it would be good for you to think it over, so I locked the door.
Tom, do you know what you have done? You have put your own mother's life in danger.
But how was I supposed to know it was my mom? I thought you were just lazing about the house, not doing what you were supposed to, leaving everything in disarray.
Are you kidding me right now, Tom? Are you seriously saying that if it was me, that you'd think it would be okay to do what you did? On a day like this, how could you possibly not know that it's dangerous for someone to be out in the freezing rain for so long?
But you skipping out on chores is also wrong. If you were always properly doing them, I would never have ended up doing this.
The fact that during a time such as this, you refuse to show even a hint of guilt or remorse, but instead sticking to your backward way of thinking is just dumbfounding. You're still talking about house chores? Your mother's life was in danger.
It's because you're putting all the blame onto me. You know perfectly well this isn't all my fault.
Wow. Tom, just stop. I can see whatever I say isn't going to get through to you. Honestly, I don't even want to try and get through to you anymore. I can't stand being around you anymore. I'm done, Tom.
You're done? What do you mean by that?
I want a divorce.
What? You want a divorce? How did you come to that all of a sudden?
How could I not come to that conclusion? I can't handle any more of your backward, chauvinistic ideals. Whether or not you had mistaken her for me, you had locked your own mother out in the freezing rain. But even after finding out about what you had done, you don't think you're wrong in the slightest. I just can't handle being with someone like that.
Now, wait a minute, June. I know that I got carried away, but this happened because you didn't actually do what you were supposed to. You never kept your promises.
You're still spouting that nonsense? That's exactly why I am telling you I want a divorce. I can't be with someone who would do such things. Punish people who don't agree with what you have to say. Time and time again, locking me outside. You've been completely out of line for too long, Tom. I might as well tell you now, but I've already made preparations for a divorce, even before the events of today. I've also already spoken with my lawyer about how to properly proceed.
Lawyer? Why are you suddenly mentioning about a lawyer? Proceed with what?
How do you not understand? To proceed with the divorce. I'll talk to you about the divorce and the settlement some other day. If you have any other complaints or things you want to say, tell it to me then. However, I am not going to be setting another foot in that house.
Wait a minute, June. Please, wait. Are you being serious right now? All this talk about a divorce is just a lie, right? If we get a divorce, what's going to happen to me?
Like I would know? But really, the wife that doesn't value you at all is finally getting out of your life. Isn't that just great? From now on, you can focus on having a nice, happy, wife-free life.
Wait, stop, June. You've got me all wrong. I never said any of that out of malice. I don't actually think that you don't value me. Come on, please come home. We'll discuss it together. Please, I'll apologize too. If you want, I'll beg for forgiveness. Just please come back.
No, absolutely not. Your apologies don't mean anything. They have no value. This is all completely your fault. So take the rest of your life to think it over. The next day, I went straight to the lawyer's office to officially hire the lawyer I had previously consulted with about the divorce. After hearing about what Tom had been doing throughout our marriage, the lawyer told me that I had a wonderful case for divorce and took the case. When Tom's actions concerning the endangering of his own mother's life were put on display for everyone to see during the trial, he became deathly pale. With the reveal, the divorce was set and I had received a large settlement for the mental damages he had caused during our marriage. For him, however, it was actually much worse. All of his horrible actions were revealed to his family. His mother, sister, and pretty much the rest of his family were furious with him, and they had all started cutting ties with him. As far as money goes, since he is just an average office worker, he didn't have enough money to actually afford to pay for the settlement. He was forced to sell the apartment that we owned, then use that money to scrounge up enough to actually pay the settlement. Somehow, his workplace also caught wind of the case and the things he had done. His work environment became hostile, so he ended up quitting. For now, he is living in a run-down apartment, living paycheck to paycheck from a minimum wage job he was able to find somewhere. On the other hand, after the divorce, I started to live alone. I finally realized how abusive the relationship I was in was, and am regaining my independence. I am taking my time and trying to lead a life full of joy and fun over fear.
Hey, Linda. Can you finish off this quarterly sales report that I'm working on? I need to start getting ready to go to that welcome party that everyone's going to. You see, since I'm the star of the event, I need to make sure I look my best. FYI, the report is due first thing tomorrow morning. Great, thanks.
Stacy, hi. Sorry, but I'm about to leave the office. I'm done for the day. Sorry about that.
Excuse me? Are you disobeying me? You're working here part-time, aren't you? Why don't you work an extra hour or two and get more money in your pocket? Don't you need the money? I bet you do. Must be tough to earn a living on just hourly wages, huh?
Stacy, sorry, I think you've got it wrong again. Like I told you a million times before, I'm not working here part-time. I'm just working shorter hours because I have to take care of my son.
Okay, whatever. That's just bogus. You don't have to lie to me.
But I'm in a perfectly legitimate position here, just like you.
Ugh, not again with your bozo claims. Well, listen, I'm doing you a favor here, okay? I'm giving you more hours to work. In other words, I'm giving you money. So just do me a favor and accept it, will you?
I'm leaving now. Bye.
What?
By the way, I'll be showing up to the party a bit later than everyone else tonight. I need to pick my son up from his daycare and then take him to my parents' house.
Wait, hold on. You're coming? Why would you come? I thought this was only for people in management who want to get to know the newbies. Seriously, what do you have to do with any of what's going to go on tonight? Who even invited you? Jeez.
Look, I really need to get going. See you later, then.
OMG! Are you really here? Right now? I thought you would have taken the hint after what I said to you. Why didn't you turn around and take your silly behind home? And why, out of all people, are you always talking to the boss? See? I can see from here, Linda. You're sitting next to him, right up in his face again, talking about God knows what. Stop sitting next to him and go and talk to somebody else. Seriously, why is it always you? Don't think I don't know what's going on, Linda. I know you guys eat lunch together almost every day. Heck, I've even seen you both come to the office at the same time in the mornings. You're not sleeping with him, are you? Aren't you supposed to be married with kids? Are you sure you know what you're doing? If I were going to be cheating on my husband, I'd at least hide my tracks better. And just because he's single, it doesn't mean you can get serious with him, you know? In fact, does he even know who you are? I'm sure that if he were to get to know me, he would get rid of you in a second. I mean, look at me. I'm here full time. I'm young and juicy. I'm pretty. I'm basically everything that you're not. So back off and leave him alone. Oh? Where are you going now? I'm still watching you, you know. Ah, the ladies' room, is it? Nice. I'm coming over. I'd better get rid of leeches like you ASAP. I can't stop laughing. It's a good thing you took your bag and coat with you to the toilets. You just made it way easier for me. You're such an airhead, Linda. Now there's no reason for you to go back to the table where everyone will be staring at you anyway. Look at the state of you. Nice one, Linda. Nice one. Just take your saggy behind back home where you belong. Leave us alone and let me enjoy my party. You're hilarious, Linda. Too funny. Too funny. I saw exactly what you look like, and I can't get that image out of my head.
Stacy, give me back my wallet.
Oh, you were quick to notice already.
When did you even steal it from me?
Steal? Wow, that's harsh, Linda. I didn't steal it. It just landed inside my bag when you were panicking back there. Remember when you took out some tissues from your bag to wipe yourself with? Well, I saw it and I had to put it into my bag. Anyway, a wallet from LV? How can you even afford that working part-time here? I never took you for a big spender. I just didn't think you deserved a high-end wallet like that. It's better off being with me, in my bag. Don't you think it's being well looked after in a better home now?
What are you rambling on about, Stacy?
Oh, and thank you for treating me to this meal here.
What? Stacy, don't you dare! Don't you even think about it! If you're thinking of using my money to pay for you, you're wrong. Come here and give me my wallet back.
Oh, don't worry, Linda. I will. I'm planning to return everything that's inside this wallet to you safe and sound. I'll give everything back. Everything but this wallet itself. This is mine now. I'll give you the wallet I'm using instead. So don't worry, we can swap. This means that you'll still have a wallet, okay? I'm not that mean. No more talks about me stealing things, okay? That's not very nice.
No, really, Stacy. Stop this nonsense. This is ridiculous. My husband gave that wallet to me for my birthday present. It's sentimental and I can't let you take it. Please return it to me now.
And do you think I'll listen to you? This party is to welcome the newbies, i.e., me. You don't even need to be here, Linda, so just leave. You're all wet and you smell bad from that toilet water. No one's going to want to talk to you, let alone sit next to you anymore. No one even cares if you're here or not anyway. Go on. Read your kid a bedtime story or something. Come on, just leave. Bye.
Ben.
Hey, you've been gone for a while. I was starting to get worried. Is everything okay?
No. I need some help. It's Stacy.
Stacy is in... red hair, stocky woman. The new girl, Stacy?
Yeah.
What about her?
She's crazy. She followed me into the toilets, and when I came out of the cubicle, she just went crazy.
What do you mean? What did she do?
She had this bucket full of dirty water and threw it all over me. I'm drenched in it from head to toe.
What? No way. OMG. Are you okay?
That's only half of it. When I tried to pat myself dry, she stole my wallet from my bag.
What the heck?
I know. I was just too focused on myself. I wasn't keeping an eye on her or my bag. I had no idea she was going to do that.
Well, damn. What are you gonna do now? Want me to come over to help you out?
Well, I don't know. I'm still thinking. With my wallet, she said she'll give the contents of it back to me.
What? Just the contents?
Yeah, she said she's keeping my wallet but will return everything that's inside it to me tomorrow.
Why just the wallet? I'm not saying she should have taken it, but why just the wallet and not what's inside?
I don't know. She said she likes it. Gosh. What am I gonna do? OMG. She said she's going to pay for her meal tonight with my money, too.
Oh, man. She's crazy.
Right? And she doesn't even think she is. She did all of this so naturally, like she does this sort of thing all the time. I'm telling you, she's a terrible person.
Well, I'll be damned if I find out that we're hiring the wrong people here.
Yeah. I don't know what happened during the hiring process there. Anyway, look. I don't think I can dry myself off in time and go back out there again. I have everything else with me except for my wallet. So I think I'll just go back home. That's what Linda wanted me to do anyway.
Really? I can come over there and try to help you if you want.
No, there's not much you can do. It'll be weird if you come into the ladies' toilets anyway.
Yeah, but still. I can't just not help my sister out.
No, really, it's fine. Let me head back home. I'm going back to Jack. At least I can kiss him goodnight before bed.
Yeah, alright. You do that.
Can I leave the rest to you then?
Yeah, of course.
You know what to do, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay then. Enjoy the rest of your night. Catch you later.
Yeah. Send Jack my love.
Hey, Linda! OMG! Are you being serious? Why didn't you tell me that you were the boss's sister?
Hi, Stacy. I had a feeling you'd text me again soon.
What?
Do you remember how we had an introductory session at the beginning of your probation period here, at this company?
Huh? No, I don't remember that.
I saw you and spoke to you directly and told you who I am. Your department manager and a sister of the company's CEO. It's too bad that you've mishandled not only me, but your reputation here.
What do you mean?
Well, that's exactly what I mean.
I had no idea who you were. Why were you acting like some part-timer?
That's very impolite of you, Stacy, and I have my reasons.
And that was...
Well, we've been making efforts to improve the relationships among the employees for the last few months. I believe we informed you in a company-wide mass email before. And in order to achieve this, it was decided within the management and HR that I come and join one of the departments and work on site, so to speak. That way, I can understand what goes on at first hand. This department was one of particular concern to us at the time, and I can see why now, which is why I joined you.
And so what? You thought you can just lie your way through and make me believe that you were just a part-time worker here? When you've actually been here for, what, 7 years? And so what? You think you can get off early at work just because you're the CEO's sister? How is that fair? You're just taking advantage of your status to get off of work earlier than us. This is fraud.
Stacy, I work under a completely legitimate system approved and administered by the U.S. Department of Labor.
What?
I think there's a misunderstanding here. Our company encourages and promotes a family-friendly company culture. And as part of that, we offer a flexible working arrangement provided that the necessary submissions are made and approved. I took maternity leave, and when I came back to work, I took on this flexible working arrangement. That's how I leave the office an hour earlier than most people here. That doesn't mean that I'm not working or doing any less. In fact, I try to make up for it by coming into the office early at times. But that's how it works. Please review your contract again if you'd like, Stacy.
Oh, really? Okay.
We explained this on 2 other occasions too, if you can recall. But perhaps perusing a hard copy might be better for you. Now, going back to the point, Stacy, please return my wallet.
Oh, no, but that's a really nice wallet, Linda. I want that one for myself, you see. It's so pretty. In fact, the boss, as in your brother, took it away from me, though. But I want it back. Can you get it back?
Stacy, please don't make this into an even bigger issue. I told you how much of a sentimental value that wallet holds for me. Can I ask why you're so insistent on that particular wallet?
I mean, isn't this the new LV collection?
What?
I've never seen this type of design before. Isn't this like a limited edition? Worth hundreds of dollars? Or maybe it's an exclusive wallet for limited members of the brand, right?
Oh, Stacy.
I just fell in love with it when I first saw it peeping out of your bag.
Well, if you really have to know, I'll tell you where it's from, but I hope you won't get too disappointed.
Okay. What do you mean?
I had this bag that I adored for years, and I kept calling it my favorite bag because it was.
A bag?
Yes, but because I had used it so much, it deteriorated to the point where I couldn't take it out with me anymore. So, my husband, being the clever guy that he is, he took it to a friend of his, who works as a leathersmith, and he redesigned it and made it into a wallet.
Redesigned it? A bag into a wallet?
Yeah, kind of like how you would upcycle items. So I'm sorry to say, but that's not the high-end wallet that you think it is.
What? No way! Are you telling me that I took a random handmade wallet all this time?
I said it was kind of like redesigning or upcycling it, dear, but yes. I mean, in a sense, it is a one-of-a-kind. You can't find a wallet like that anywhere else. So that's probably why you said you've never seen it before. In that sense, it's worth a lot, and you're right about that. But in fact, that's what it is. That's why it holds such sentimental value for me. Do you understand now?
No. No! OMG, are you serious? You can't be serious.
Anyway, Stacy, shouldn't you be more worried about other things rather than this wallet?
What's that supposed to mean?
Didn't my brother talk to you during that welcome party?
I mean, we spoke. We spoke a lot, actually. There was a lot of flirting and banter going on, mainly from him, of course. That was fun. But why?
I guess he forgot to mention the most important piece of news.
Okay, and what's that?
That you're fired, Stacy. Effective today.
What? Excuse me? Me? Why the hell would I get fired, and who the hell are you to tell me that? You're not HR.
Well, it's not a decision based solely on myself, of course. You and your disrespectful behavior was brought up as a concern, and we all made a unanimous decision to let you go. Of course, we, meaning the HR, the CEO, and myself. We do not tolerate actions that would harm fellow employees, and theft is certainly not condoned. You'll receive a formal notification in the next few days, so please take this as a forewarning.
Are you being serious, Linda? I'm really being fired? Well, can we not fire me, please? I'll be nicer to you. I promise.
Sadly, we're not able to retract our decision. This is final.
You have to forgive me. Listen, I had no idea who you were. Otherwise, I would have never done this. Please, let's think this over, Linda.
I have to go now. It's bedtime for my son.
Are you filing a report on me now too, Linda? You can't do that to me. Take it back. You fired me already. You can't do this to me as well. Linda, I know you're reading this. Come out and talk to me like an adult, you cow. Answer my calls, you frigging manipulative witch. Don't you think for a minute that you can get away with this?
We found out later on that Stacy was in fact hired through a connection that she had with one of the employees in the HR department. So we were relieved to learn that we hadn't in fact overlooked or misjudged our applicants' personalities prior to hiring them. It was simply a bad choice that the HR staff had made, who was also very apologetic once he had learned about this incident. He will receive further training so that we can ensure we hire the right people for our company. As for Stacy, she is left looking for a new job. But I gather this will be hard with a record of a 4th-degree felony with her stealing my wallet. My hope is that she'll eventually find a role that is more suited for her personality, and that she will never cause a commotion like she did with us at her new office. So, good luck to her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.